Slowly place your hands on your eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Gently remove your hands and open your eyes with beautiful smile. Thank you, masters. Thank you. Welcome to the new session, masters. Today is our first class. Welcome all. And we have a speaker, Dr. Devi from UK. She's going to talk about introduction to spiritual tablets. She's a senior most pyramid master and does counseling in skin diseases and lower back pain. She's a very good counselor. And nothing much to say to her. Sorry. Over to you, ma'am. Devi, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, good morning. So I'll introduce myself. I
Mm.
have been into meditation since 2003. So I'm a dentist by profession, but I have been meditating since quite long, since 2003. And I'm co-author of the book Vajrakachum, the Skin Problems book along with GK sir. And also I have my blogs by name Divine Birthing. They are online. You can see there is a blog. So we have I keep on publishing many articles, and I also do prenatal counseling and means like for pregnant women for having normal delivery and health issues. I also do the counselings for the pregnant women. And also I majorly look after into the workshops and also the skin issues, skin problems related problems in the spiritual tablets along with the regular counselings, remaining counselings. So and above all this, I really love to take spiritual tablets introduction classes because I have been in this journey of spiritual tablets even before it is named as spiritual tablets, because in the initial days it was by the name of Dhyana Arogya. It means through meditation giving the health. So in this way, over a period, like when the special tablets was registered as a company, so uh, I know the starting phase, how it got evolved and how these concepts were brought by sir, and it was taken into people, and thousands of people who got completely recovered from multiple type of illnesses with the help of spiritual tablets. And how they are out of their social problems or how they are out of their psychological problems. So in this journey, I really love to share. I think I'll be a best person to share after GK sir, because means I mean in English, because there are other many more senior masters in spiritual tablets who have been with sir and in this journey. But I am one such privileged person to be in this path. So I'll be one of the best person to tell what is spiritual tablets in and out and how much you can be benefited if you can really sincerely do it. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you for great introduction and
Thank
yeah.
you. It was good to know.
So yeah. So there is, see, knowledge is always an ocean. So we never know where we land up learning all these things, but it's more important to imbibe everything. And we need to imbibe this knowledge and turn it into wisdom. Wisdom is only when you just start applying it. You know what you have taken, how much is important for you. Knowledge is enormous. There is so much of knowledge in many realms in across the globe. But what you're taking, how much you're imbibing, and how much you're implementing it, and what you're making out of it is more important. So I strongly believe it's very important to take right knowledge, but assimilate it, understand it. You just completely you be and live in it and bring something out of it. Whatever you're learning, make some productive thing and contribution to the society and for yourself, for your soul evolution. So let us start the class. So just I'll try to share the PPT. Just give me a moment. I'll just share it. So how many of you have means is this a workshop, madam? It's an L1 workshop. You're on mute. I can't hear you.
It's just a oriental session. Orientation.
Just an orientation session. Okay, fine. So can I know quickly about the masters who are attending the class, if you don't mind? That would be great to know about everyone. Because I find few people, so at least everyone can you just because see if it's a class of some 80 or 100, we may not introduce everyone, but since we are privileged, we are a smaller group, so let's know about each other so that it will be great. So can you please quickly introduce yourself, masters? We are just, I think, 6 members more.
Hello, I'm Sandhya Nitin.
Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm on my phone, so I can't switch on the video. Otherwise, I'll have to shift to my laptop. But I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
want
okay.
to wait. Sorry for that. Anyway,
That's okay.
I have been doing meditation off and on. That's my problem for the past nearly 30 years. But after after Corona, it has been a bit regular. Till
Okay. You have been doing Anapanasati meditation, madam? It's like since
yes,
30 years?
yes. Only
Great
Anapanasati
to know.
meditation for the past 30 years, but that's what it was always off and on because I'm basically a researcher working in the Department of Atomic Energy, then quit that and teacher and counselor.
Okay.
So counselor as in for students. So I was always
Yeah.
busy, maybe doing nothing, but probably I was always busy. That
No.
was
Yeah, good. Great to know. We got a researcher with us. Great to know.
but but after this thing, Corona, I'm thankful for Corona because it really put me on the path of like self awareness, let's say. Till then, it was always trying to give it some, teach students or, help someone else. There was never any self help. This made me realize, oh, self help is equally important. So that way, so thank you for Buddha CEO. I mean, that's the one place where I really enjoyed everything. And I came to know about spiritual tablets nearly a year ago, but there was nothing in English. In Punjabi and Hindi, I understand the languages, but I don't enjoy it that much. Or rather, maybe because I don't catch every word of it.
Yeah, you have multiple sessions in English even. Yeah, because we have been conducting multiple workshops in it can be in US region or in
Yeah,
UK.
but in
There are
India,
numerous
ma'am,
workshops.
it has to be, the timing has to be suitable for India too.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
in India, when you're in India, people expect to speak in native languages. We can't expect them to contact in English.
no,
So maybe
English.
that could be the reason.
Okay, I wanted English, but in India time. Anyway, thank you. Thanks
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot. Thank you very much, ma'am.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
proud to
Fine.
be a member of this today's session and L1. If this leads to L1 also, I'll be very happy. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Please next.
Myself, Sukumar Masters.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm in India. I have been working as software engineer in US. I came on a vacation to India. So
Okay.
I came to know about this session from Lavanya Kandipati. She's a master from spiritual tablets in USA, Tennessee region. So I'm glad that I'm here in this session, and then I wanted to continue and then pursue that L1. And I wanted to help many others because I know many of my friends and family, they're suffering from medical problems by taking the Western medicine and all. So I don't want them to see that because there is a self-healing, self-cure by your own body,
Yeah.
which is a miracle and magical, everything we can call. But only through meditation we can come through this, and even spiritual tablets is the one more thing that we can incorporate into our daily life so that they can come out of whatever the any difficult problems. So that is my kind of a motto I got. So I had seen few sessions in YouTube by GK sir, like becoming a pure vegetarian, even vegan, not even vegetarian, vegan, and then trying to give to body some time so that it will come back to its it'll heal by itself, and then even by taking vegan, and then after vegan the spiritual tablets and meditation, these are all the things that needed, and these are all the things which our Indian system know ahead, know olden days, but we have forgot, but we need to get it back. so that probably each and every one of us can get this knowledge. And you said right. I mean, knowledge, we need right knowledge, and then right time we need to implement. So that's my motto. And then probably I need to heal myself and then help others as well. So yeah, thank you, madam.
Okay. You
I
have
have been
any health
doing.
issues, sir?
No, madam. No, no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I mean, by God's grace, as of no, no.
No, it's
So
not like nothing like that. I'm just asking because some people come into this path with the interest to come get out of health issues. Some people come for knowledge, learning things, and they are interested to learn. So there are
uh,
different ways people come to know about based on their situation. So that is the reason I've asked.
yeah, I feel always there is some alternate for the Western medicine, which we can heal without side effects. So this could be the one I was thinking, but I don't know. Probably
Yeah.
after joining 6 months of Anapanasati, I came to know. So thank God, there are many things, but I have joined few groups in US, and then I came to know there are multiple things happening in spiritual tablets and even ecstasy, kind of conducting art sessions. There are multiple ways that we can get. So, I
Yes.
mean, still learning session, still in learning phase, madam. Thank you.
Yes. 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 So yeah, Kalpana ma'am and Das, Karu and Simi Thakur. You people also can speak.
Hi, hello everyone. Atmandan Master, this is Kalpana from Singapore.
Yeah.
Thank you for conducting this session. So I have been with.
Can you be a bit loud, ma'am? Bit loud.
Is it audible now?
Yeah. No, it's better.
Okay. So I have been seeker in spirituality since many years, but I think in year 2021 I came across PSSM, and then I'm here. So something I found here, and spiritual tablet is something my friend told me, and I was kind of curious that how we can cure our health with the base of spirituality. So it is something I wanted to know and learn more. So I think last year also I attended a couple of sessions, but I could not make it. So this time I think I want to sincerely do L1 if it happens. So that is my motto. And coincidentally, you said that you cure skin diseases, and I didn't expect anything, but all of a sudden reminded that my son is also going through psoriasis, and my husband also has some issues. So I thought, okay, maybe something is there in it for my family. But anyway, always I wanted to learn more about spiritual health and how we can, because I see many people suffering health issue. So I just wanted to know and see how I can share my contribution towards the society. And that's all. Thank you so much for making me part of this family.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, this is Satish from Malaysia. So I joined the spiritual tablets 2 years back, and I completed L1 training. So currently I'm taking care of Vietnam L1 training. So for this orientation session, I'm the technical support. Yeah, that's it.
Yes. I think I've seen you in one more session earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. There was one more session. I think I've seen you there, sir, earlier, before 3 months, maybe. For all L1s, there was a session. Maybe you have joined there. I've seen
Yeah,
you.
correct.
Yes. Hi, ma'am, Simi Thakur.
Hello everyone. Namaste. I'm Simi, and I've been very fortunate to be a part of PSSM Global and PSSM Australia. I've been meditating from 2018. I was going through lots and lots of health issues. Through meditation, I've come to the point where I have no disease in my body, and all my bloods are coming out quite inspirationally good. And my doctors are even asking me, like two consultants, like how there was such a dramatic change in my, like lots of my problems. So the only thing that I actually did, what our organization, like we are fortunate for this movement, that I became a vegetarian, and from 1.5 years more, and I don't drink, and I've been meditating every single day. So there was nothing else I did. I just meditated and ate vegetarian diet and had a lot of water and just, you know, like those things have helped me. So my mom actually told me about this group, and so I wanted to connect to it to see how I can heal myself more and stay like that for the journey, um, till I'm here. So I just wanted to do it, and then whatever comes out of it, it's just like self-discovery. Like I just want to be more healthy, and I've been more happier and healthier since I've been on this path. So I think this is more for knowledge and applying it on my own self for curiosity, like what else I can do to be more healthier and living longevity, like longer time with
Yes.
active
Good to
body
know,
and
ma'am.
mind.
Good to
Thank
know.
you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, Satish sir. Nice to see you after a long time.
Yes, Simili. Yeah, thank you. Nice to see you too.
Yes, same here.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
fine.
Parvati. I'm actually from USA, but currently I'm staying in India to help my parents out. They are old and my father is little sick, but yeah, so that's why I'm here. But I've joined in the meditation in the year 2021 due to my husband's illness. So, and in the spiritual tablet, I came into 2023 of October, and I've done in Telugu and also in Hindi. So I've done twice. So, and right now, I'm also conducting some workshops, and this is part of the workshop that I joined today. And I'm enjoying my journey. It's very beautiful. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Think there's anyone else left?
yeah, Das.
Das,
There is someone the name
yes,
Das.
yeah.
Okay, I can speak in a public place. You're not supposed to use the phone, so it's okay. I didn't know there's a special tablets for Singapore, Malaysia around. I'm staying in Singapore. I didn't know there's a session for English. I'm already in L1 uh, course in Tamil, but I missed the orientation. That's why I just want to join, and I just want to know who are those who are near Singapore conducting these classes. Due to my illness, I couldn't continue working, so I stopped. Now I'm finding a solution for my illness. That's why I came here.
Thank you for speaking. Yeah, you can continue. Okay, let's start the session now.
Okay.
So you can see the screen, right? Whoever are in the laptops or in the phones also you can see the screen. Yeah,
Yes.
good. So this is about this is about spiritual tablets. We are having an introductory session, means it's an orientation session to understand, because see, we all whoever have must have joined the session already know about meditation, what is the technique we use for meditating, and how much time of meditation we do, and we know, means the basic 12 tablets, or you know what is the importance of pyramid, and you know what is the importance of reading books, or Sajjan Sangatya, and Sajjan Sangatya is like speaking with the other masters, and Acharya Sangatya will be speaking to the masters in the counselings, that will be different. But you know all these basics, and why we should be with the nature, and why should we meditate regularly for this many hours of time. You know all these things basic. But apart from that, what is the spiritual tablets role to come out of illness? We see so many people generally, already they might be meditating, already they could be vegetarians, already they could be in a healthy lifestyle, but still there are people who may have illness, or there are people who are already meditating since 5 6 years, or they are vegetarians, but still they might be having illness. So the reason behind it could be different. So in this orientation session, we will be knowing about how spiritual tablets play an important role in overcoming with with the health issues or social issues and all other stuff. Okay. If in any place, if you feel I'm going quicker or anything, you can raise your hand or you can just type it in the chat box. Okay. And any doubts, you can ask me in the ending of the session. Okay. So meditation is the only cure for body, mind, and soul. So this is the idea what we believe in spiritual tablets. So once we start meditating already, then and we are into that knowledge itself, meditation and reading books and all this knowledge will help us to overcome the various type of illnesses. Okay. And first let us see what is health according to WHO. Okay. So what is a perfect health? So health, when we are physically, mentally, socially, and spiritually. Okay. In all these four planes, if you are healthy, means the physical body should be free of illness. Mentally also, we are healthy. See, some people may look fit physically, but mentally they may illness means a sense of inferiority or a sense of insecurity or unable to sleep, insomnia, all these things. They physically they may not impact you immediately, but this mental illness over a period it will be physically reflecting into your physical illness. And social health means if are you able to mingle up with people, are you able to have good relations, good neighborhood, and good healthy physical means relations with your relatives or the blood relations. So all this come to social well-being, how you are able to go to different places or be with people, be happy with people. And next, spiritually. So you may be physically healthy, mentally healthy, socially healthy. Are you healthy even spiritually? That means are you able to feel happy? Are you able to just live in a state of happiness or blissful state without any reason, just happy and enjoy? And how much you are able to do this is the spiritual health. Okay. So, what is health science? Means really what is being healthy, or what is the science of being healthy? What is existing and true story, and what is soul scanning tools, spiritual diagnosis, spiritual tablets, and conclusions? These are the topics what we are going to see in this today's session. So, introduction, health is wealth. So, we know when we are healthy, automatically our productivity will improve and we are able to do our day-to-day jobs. Our relationships are better because you can have people, you have the patience to listen to them, you have the time to give them because you yourself are totally better and in a good state of being mentally, physically, socially, and spiritually. So health is not simply absence of sickness. So if we just think that we are healthy, we don't have any sickness, that is not just health. If are we very happy, are we able to do our jobs in high spirits, are we really day to day in your day to day activities and in your family and your social relations, all are you able to be in a very good spirit, and are you able to give proper time to people, and are you able to enjoy your life, what you're living is real healthiness. Okay, so according to WHO definition, health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being, not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So now coming to the healthcare structure, so you have multiple various different ways of healing techniques that could be like the health systems that could be allopathy, homeopathy. We know about Ayurveda and Unani, Reiki. There are some other techniques which regularly people may not listen, but there are techniques like magnetotherapy, pranic healing. So there is even Sujok. There people there's something called as flora batch therapy, that is they use essential oils of the flowers and other natural oils. So you have naturopathy, then you have hypnotherapy, you have yoga. In yoga also you have many other sadhanas. So there are so many n number of systems which are existing across the globe, because every country and have its own native traditional medicine before the advent of allopathy. But all these systems, they work in different levels. Means, for example, if you take homeopathy, it works in the etheric level. They take your detailed case history and they'll speak about that, and they will understand what is your mental state. But it may not work in the higher planes. Okay, because we are not just the physical body, we have the higher bodies which guide us, or which is along with us, like so the true health science works at the soul and intellectual plane. Okay. So just like if you can see this picture, if you see a picture like, any object, like if you see a hut here, that is your physical body, means it is your just physical body. But uh, means, I mean to say the true health is, if you try to correct it, means how you try to correct the shadow. If you're trying to correct only your physical body, that is just like correcting the shadow, because the origin of the disease is not in the physical body. The origin is somewhere in the higher plane. Because now the science start to speak about the stress induced diseases, or during COVID we have listened to so many type of illnesses because you're not able to socialize, you're not able to meet people, you're not able to be happy. So all these things reflect into physical disease over a period of time. It narrows down. Okay. So we are trying to correct the image, like by trying to only physical body, trying to take a drug is only trying to correct it. But where is the source which we are not able to correct is the real problem. Okay. So all healing systems will be incomplete without spiritual science. So because the spiritual science is the base, like when you are able to know the true real knowledge of what you are as a soul, and because the soul's expression is the physical body, you need the physical body for as a vehicle to do all your activities. But if you don't have the soul, if a person is being, if you see a person, if he is dead, then what is the missing entity in it? The body is there, but still why it is not able to function? So that is what is the pranic, that the soul or the prana, what is there which is missing. Okay, so the spiritual science is the base. So in spiritual tablets, what we try to do is we try to be like throwing light on the various spiritual concepts and wisdom which helps you to overcome the ignorance, and you start applying these concepts and your health gets better, in all the aspects. So what we are exactly, when we take a person as we are, we define ourselves like I'm so and so, I'm Dr. Devi, or I'm a dentist, or I'm a wife of someone, or I have this family. This is not our true designation. Okay. So, but what we are exactly, how, like, what is your real intellect and what you are as a person. Okay. That you will try to tell ourselves like I'm this, I know this, or I'm this much. But if you take ourselves as a soul or an entity, we call ourselves as ECW units. That is energy. What are we as an energy? What is our consciousness? Okay, we just keep listening these words in many spiritual books also, consciousness. So what is the consciousness? And what we are wisdom, like ECW units. So what we are as ECW units, that is our true recognition as we are. So we have 7 bodies. That is our physical body, etheric body, astral body, spiritual body, casual body, supra-casual body, and nirvanic body. So just how we have our physical body, around us, there is an energy sheath. Okay. So this energy sheath will be just, it will be just like, something just adjacent to your body. Physically, what you can see, you may not see the etheric body because we are not accustomed to do that, and we are just bound to see with the physical eyes. Okay. Then you have something called as astral body. So if you wonder, whenever you just try to, when it means when you sleep or when you see some dreams, right? So how are you seeing? And so many people have experiences like they have some experiences like they have seen some vision or they have seen some dream, and that's just happening after some days. So these all are astral body experiences. Okay. So even many people have even experienced that, like their astral body gets released and they can see, like there are such depictions which have been proved even. So there is also astral body, and the spiritual body, casual body, and supra casual nirvanic body are the higher bodies, where the true reason for your existence exists there. Your knowledge and your past life experiences and your wisdom and how your body is built all depends on the higher bodies. Okay. So we try to intervene in spiritual tablets in a higher planes, like your etheric body. Whenever you have bath or whenever you go into a place, your energy levels improve, so then you start feeling better. Okay. But again, you when come out, you come out of that situation or come out of that place, automatically you will be come down because in the energies, because you're trying to fill a gap where the etheric energy is working. But when you just change your thought or your mind, automatically the energy depletion which is happening in the higher plane will be cut down. So that is where the spiritual tablets we intervene. Okay, just a moment. So this is the way how it looks like. This is your physical body. So the etheric body is this thin line of energy which just surrounds your body. Okay, and then you have the astral body, then the mental body, then the casual body, buddhic. So we try to work in this plane, the mental body. Okay. So this is the plane where when you start changing your thought process or where you are going wrong or where we need to adapt more knowledge. So when you start doing it, automatically your physical illness will come down because you are not losing the energy. Because even though we meditate, but if we are not able to cut down that energy loss, which is created because of wrong thoughts or different thinking patterns or the behavioral patterns, what we have as a human being, if you don't overcome them, the animal instincts, if you don't overcome them, we continue to lose the energy, and we continue to bring more problems to our body. Okay, so what we are as I am, like what we are as a body, mind, intellect, and soul. So we can define ourselves. This is a small exercise which you people can do for yourself. See, what is the body? As a body, what we are. Okay, I'm so and so person, I'm so and so profession, and I'm so and so as a individual. So these are all things, your body, I, what I am, and what you're as a mind. Okay, so when you are as a person, when you are as a mind is collection of thoughts. So what type of thoughts you have, what type of things you like, and what type of way you want to live. And intellect is the collection of the knowledge. It's not just thoughts, but what you know and what you can do. And the intellectual part will be like reading good books and doing something which is useful for people, and uh, you know whether it could be any skills. All this comes into intellect. And the soul part, so pure soul science, it don't have any distinction. Like, when you read some good books, I don't know how many of you have started reading good books. Books like, which speak about the past lives, which speak about uh, you know that's the soul's journey, or many lives, many masters, or this type of journey which speak about their past lives, or the which speak about the soul's journey, or which speak about various other dimensions. And all these type of books will take you totally into a point where you don't think anytime that you are I am this, means you are not limited with the physical boundaries. Like, you are not no more in the limitations of the physical boundaries. So that is more important when you start really understanding the soul science, that you're not just this body, you're just in this lifetime, you are born as particular person, you're learning these things. But there are so many other lifetimes, and there are different types of soul evolutions. Like, as the soul has many, like, you have an infant soul, you have a baby soul, then you have a adult soul, then you have a mature soul, then you have old soul. So based on soul maturity, the number of lifetimes they have taken, the experiences they have taken, those souls have those type of behavioral patterns. So when you start understanding, this is all pure soul science. So when you start reading all these things, even our scriptures, it could be Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, or all these things, they speak about all these type of things. Okay, but unfortunately today we don't read much and we don't learn from them. So all these type of soul science, which will tell you about the unlimited capability of the soul, and what we are born as a soul, and why we are born on earth. When you start clearing all your doubts, like you read these books, it gives you the true picture of what we are. We are not limited. You have, how many of you have heard about Nita Murjani's book, Dying to Be Me, or about the Robin Sharma book, Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So these are some stories or the biographies of people which tell you that working physically for the physical requirements is enough. It's necessary. No one can stop them. But that should not be the only goal of any person who is born on earth. Like, your physical entity to earn money and to learn things, it's all correct, but you should be equally balanced with the social life. You will be equally balanced with your personal time, where you need time, we call it, like how you are as an individual, what you are learning, how much you evolved as a person spiritually. So that is what is will give you the whole satisfaction of living all this. Okay, so this part is very important, the soul part. Okay. Okay. ill health, true story. So any lacking in the higher bodies, as I've told you in the previous slides also. So any type of deficit or lacking in the higher bodies, that could be the mental plane, emotional plane, the intellect plane, will create a energy deficit in the etheric body. Okay, what exists as above, so below. So whatever exists, or the blocks which are existing in the higher planes, will create the blocks in the etheric body. And whatever is the blocks in the etheric body, they take some time to reflect in your physical body. That could be approximately 6 months. So whenever there are blocks in the etheric body, you start getting different dreams or some different experiences, or you keep listening about those type of things, or you have some objective sciences or metaphysical science which you encounter. So when you try to check here itself, like even before the physical body manifests the disease, if you can interfere here, the disease will not be manifested physically. Okay. So next, the soul and the intellect, the physical body and the objects. So whenever there is any thought, or whenever there's a deficit here, so that immediately the small alarm will be the objects. Like if, for example, if you see, I'll tell you in a small example sort of thing so that you'll understand and correlate. So the grocery list, what you make for a month, okay, that is something, is a monthly planning, the grocery list, or whatever you require on monthly basis. If you are able to do it properly, what will happen, for the whole month you need not think twice or goes for a sudden shopping. That is equivalent to the woman's life, like uterine cycle. So that comes every month, right? So whenever, for example, if any person come with a uterus related problem, okay, then we ask them to check their monthly cycle, monthly programming. So in a month, what they are doing in the terms of their physical body, or in the terms of their career, or in the terms of their relationships, and with the mind, what they are doing, with their intellect, what they're doing, what books they are reading, or what they are learning, or are they learning some arts, and as a part of the soul plan, what they're doing. Okay, how many places they're visiting, or how many masters they are meeting, or what they are learning spiritually. So if we try to maintain, correct this, okay, even before if physically, for example, if you're already know, we know spiritual tablets, then what happens, for example, there is disturbance in the multi-plan. So it indicates that there is high chances of physically it can impact you. So here itself, like in the area where the objects are indicating, like for example, sometimes what happens, the milk, I've listened to this experience so many times, like people say the milk overflows, like it just comes out when you start boiling. So that indicates a bad daily programming. So you're not appropriate in the daily programming. So if you start correcting those daily program, automatically this gets rectified. So just like that, in object science also, we keep seeing like people with back pain, or any illnesses related to Muladhara chakra. So they have negative experiences prior to this with bicycle, or Muladhara objects, like it could be made of any soil, or hard work, like it could be peanuts. That is also the hard work related component. So they have negative experiences to that. And just like that, people with Harshat Varga concept. So we have seen people with ulcerative colitis, or some bowel related problems. So these type of people, they tell us like, earlier I had a dream of bad, unclean toilets. So these type of dreams, okay, these all are the indication where you are getting it, okay, or you are going somewhere and you are not getting a proper toilet in time. So that is an indication that you have to correct yourself in the Harshat Varga. So that is an alarm. Okay. So when we keep on ignoring the small alarms, that causes a physical illness over a period, because the small alarms are trying to tell you you're going wrong here. That is the reason you're facing this type of problems. Am I clear here? Because this is important. I want you to understand, because this is an orientation session. So please tell me if anyone have doubts in this part. You can just feel free to ask me.
Ma'am, what all are the types of small alarms we should be looking for? Please, could you just repeat that one?
Types of alarms are many. Now we are not going into that, but I want to understand this concept of how the small alarm, like objective signs, what you get as indication. If you can understand how it prevents the bigger alarm, the physical body
Okay.
illnesses.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. So So misconception of stated earlier, who am I? If you don't understand that, there is energy deficit or block in your body. And we think that, by getting exposed to some virus or some bacteria or some type of, things, we are thinking we are having illness. But that is not just the physical things which is happening. But when we are susceptible or when we are energy deficit, that only creates a problem. We see so many people working in, the nurses or doctors who work in environment where you have more susceptible to the illness, but still they may not be as sick frequently as expected, right? It some once in a while is different. So you may call it immunity, or it is developed. That is not the story. The actual thing is, when you're not energy deficit and you don't have those energy blocks, automatically you will not be susceptible to these things. But when you're energy deficit, this creates a susceptibility for all these type of illnesses. It could be named with any other, that it could be a bacteria or a virus or any other things. So that then manifests itself in the physical body. Okay, so this is the story. Like, when you're energy deficit, you attract, or you are susceptible to these things, and then you get a physical illness. Okay.
Ma'am, we have a hand raise from Kalpana for the previous slide. Yeah, for the previous slide.
Okay, for the previous slide. Okay.
It's okay, ma'am. You continue. Maybe towards the end, I'll ask the question.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want the cover to be covering the bottom or no?
Sorry.
Then that's fine.
Okay. So the true story means, whenever you say an iceberg, just how you see a tip of the iceberg, the remaining iceberg will be submerged. What you see in the tip is only just 4% or 10%, but remaining 90% will be inside. So just like that, what we see as a physical illness means, for a physical illness, now if you are seeing some illness in your body, it is not developed in this moment or in just like 2 months or 1 month or 30 days. It is a thing which has have been happening. The energy deficit or the mistake has been repeated, or the energy deficit has been happening since months. Okay, it's been a very long journey, and now it is manifesting physically when you're in the end stage. Okay, so the true story of the ill health will be the iceberg top, I mean a bottom. But what you see the tip is just a glimpse of it. Okay. So energy becomes thoughts, and thoughts becomes the feelings. So we shape our desires, fears, and our attitudes and our beliefs. Okay. So whatever we think, that thought. See, for example, if we are getting some thoughts, see, how many of you have seen the documentary Messages from Water? So in that, very clearly in that experiment, they have shown that, like, your thoughts and your speech, how they can influence the water, okay, which is outside you. Then how your body is made up of 90% water by weight. So how much it can influence? So your thought, every thought you get, every feelings you get, and how they shape your behavior, and how they shape your fears, and what will be your attitude. But whenever we are started to meditate, what happens? You become to a thought, you go to thoughtless state. Okay, so and slowly you will come out of see, there are types of thoughts which you will be learning in your L1 and all. So there are disastrous thoughts, there are negative thoughts, there are positive thoughts, and miraculous thoughts. So in the disastrous thoughts it's like, it's like, just can't believe people think so. I don't say bad, but they are like, you just can't believe how people can think even like that. So they are the disastrous thoughts, like, maybe I'll be like this, maybe I'll get that, or maybe I'll do this, maybe I lose this. All these type of thoughts are disastrous thoughts. I'm even thinking bad for others even. So negative thoughts are like bit better than disastrous thoughts, but still they're not in a good go. But positive thoughts are like, you just think, I'm happy, maybe I'll get it. All these are positive thoughts. The miraculous thoughts are which you can't see in this moment standing here, but they are definitely going to happen because you are thinking miraculously. Okay, so miraculous thoughts and healthy thoughts and the positive thoughts will put you in a good energies vibe. Okay. So the soul scanning tools. So as we know, there are how you have a diagnostic system for your normal allopathic and other things. Just like that, for spiritual tablets, we have the different diagnostic tools. They are the meditation experiences. So that is the reason we keep asking you what is the experience you got, or the dreams. Okay, what dreams you get it, and what are the coincidences? Like repeatedly, we just keep listening. That okay, they had this coincidence, or the inner voice, the intuitive message, what you get from inside, the messages, the master's messages, what you get. Okay, messages from the books. So whatever in this point of time, what you have to follow, you may get it as a message by randomly opening a book or someone coming and asking you to read this book. So these all are things. This will help you to identify where you are. And also the deceased parts. Based on the deceased parts, taking that spiritual wisdom will help you to overcome that. And day-to-day analysis. So these are the different type of tools which help you to identify the illness. Okay. In the meditation experiences, we have colors. And means some people say, like, when we meditate, I see these colors, I see these objects, and I see these messages. I got this message during meditation, and the past life vision. So these are the different type of meditation experiences, which most of us, or it's not mandated that everyone should have meditation experience. Some people have meditation experiences, some people directly go into a deeper state of meditation, or some people just stay calm and they don't have any thoughts. That's even more good. Okay. So the dreams. So there are four type of dreams. There's the pitfall dreams, the prediction dreams, and the Y junction dreams, and the milestone dreams. So whenever we have dreams, what happens, like, it indicates they fall into these four category. So some dreams indicates where you are missing and what is your mistake, and some dreams will be prediction dreams, which will try to tell you the future. Okay, some dreams are Y junction dreams, where you have two opportunities in your hand, or you have two different routes where you have to travel in your life. So in those type of situations, the dream will tell you which way will be better for you in a longer run. Okay, and also milestone dreams. So when you have achieved something, sometimes we get such dreams that, okay, you have achieved till here, you are like, this is your milestone. Okay. So next, coincidence. Energy, material are used to build our experiences which come from the spirit. So the deja vu feelings. Deja vu feelings is like the feeling where you just feel as a spirit, like you are into a blissful state. Okay. Then the two-dimensional objects and the right person at the right time. Universal program has a greater priority than individual targets. Okay. So these are the different coincidences which we use for the diagnosis. In the spiritual tablets, you have 12 tablets, 2 tablets, 3 tablets, 4, 5, 6, and 7 tablets, and the two-dimensional objects, and the body parts, and the transport vehicles even. Okay. So for the beginner, the individual meditation, pyramid meditation, group meditation, full moon meditation, vegetarianism, optimal diet, and silence are the beginners tablets. Okay, which we ask them to do it for 40 days or for first 3 months based on the thing. So as much as they do, in the initial phase itself, they get very good relief, because here what happens when you are individually meditating, your thoughts go. So whenever you are when the thoughts are reduced, and there are almost, you go to a thoughtless state, automatically you're not being depleted of your energy. And pyramid meditation, it's a great source of concentrating the cosmic power. So many problems heal with the meditation under the pyramid. Then group meditation, as we know, if you can burn just one matchstick, it is going to give smaller light. But when you're bunching something, so then automatically it burns, right? Just like that, when we are meditating in the group, what happens? There are many people who are meditating. Everyone are doing the same job, and they are trying to get the cosmic energy when they go into thoughtless state. So when you meditate in group, automatically, since all of them are already meditating, and even though you are a new person, you will also uh, experience that higher state, because that full thing is environment. Okay, it is creating a energy system. Okay, so just like that, see, when we are alone, when we, like, see, for example, you have 4 or 5 dishes. If you eat in your home, it is different feeling. But when you go to a hotel, or when you go to a buffet, when you're going to some other group gathering, so you feel it different. It is because of the people and the presence. So just like that, in the group meditation, what happened, whenever more people are meditating, there is a high energy circle, or the high energies are created, or they are experienced in that place. Okay, so that is the importance of group meditation. And the full moon meditation. So during full moons, we know there are high energies. So that is the reason that it helps in faster healing. And vegetarianism, of course, and optimal diet and silence. So having optimal diet, even though it's a vegetarian, you need to have only how much you need to have it, and silence, because how optimal diet is for your body, silence is for your the inner peace. And it gives, because through your mouth only, when we start speaking, we lose a lot of energy, and we create more problems or karmic bondings unnecessarily by speaking wrong about some people, or speaking unnecessary things, or unwanted things and unscientific things. Okay. So once you start doing that, then sharing your experiences, reading spiritual books, and listening to health science classes and life health counselings, Okay, that is Sajjan Sangatya, Acharya Sangatya. And living in nature and spiritual service will help you to maintain a healthy lifestyle and have a happy life. That's it. So this is overall view about what is spiritual tablets and what we do here and what are the different tools or mechanisms we understand what is the state of disease. And there are so many people who have recovered from many health issues, and there are so much of literature printed in Telugu, Tamil, Hindi and English, and many other local languages like Gujarati, Marathi and all those, but mainstream languages, prominently Hindi, and even in South India, we have Tamil, Kannada, and Telugu, and all these languages. The books are printed even in English, even. So there are numerous workshops which have been conducted on regular basis, and L1 workshops are the one which we conduct for training the new individuals to the spiritual tablet sessions to understand and to know the concepts, basic concepts, and start learning. I think around 100 concepts, 100 tablets are taught in first in L1 sessions, if I'm not wrong. So, and then you'll start to really understand the depth of spiritual tablets. Okay, this is about spiritual tablets. So you can ask me any questions if you have, and that's it. Any more doubts or anything to share? Yeah,
Ma'am,
yeah, please feel free to unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Kalpana here, ma'am.
Yes.
So my question is that you mentioned something about the dream indication, right? In the dream, we get some indication. So you have given the example of unclean place or not finding the toilet at the right time, right? So what exactly the dream is trying to tell us in such situation? What exactly we should look at?
See, every dream, whatever it indicates. So, for example, if you see unclean place or especially bathrooms, you are not able to get in right time, or you are facing these problems. So that is indication of Harshat Varga. Harshat Varga means the six passions, means what you call that, like Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsalya, or the what we call as Kama means it's like a desire, which desire and lust, and then you have, I don't know, like if you translate into English you can understand, like you want something, that is a desire, and when you are not able to achieve it, you will get anger on it. Okay, when you achieve it, you become proud and you become egoistic. Okay, so all these type of qualities which every human being has on earth, everyone has it, no one is exception. So all these qualities are need to be in control, and you need to have it in a very little portion. Okay, you need to have a desire that you need a body, you need to have a desire to have good food, you need a desire to live good life. That is not a wrong thing, but that when that crosses a limit, and when you don't achieve it, you keep on, you may feel angry, and if you achieve it, you become egoistic, and after egoistic you become even more pride and all these things, and you try to trouble others, or all these things are the problems which they create. Okay, so when you keep on losing your energy in this angle or this particular area, what happens, it creates problems related to those chakras. Okay, so specifically ulcerative colitis or urinary tract infections, and there are many more things you need to learn in detail. It's not a simple thing I can just tell you in 2 minutes. Okay, sorry to say that, but it is truth. Okay, because there's so much of science. This is just an introductory session. I'm telling you the truth. Very, very, I don't even tell this is what you have learned in this session. It's just not even 1% of what actually you learn in spiritual habits. Very basic session, a very basic session, which I'm giving just to make you understand the importance of special tablets and how actually the things work. Okay, it's how you, because I'll tell you very simple. One example I can tell you. Once what happened in my house, the bathroom tap was leaking. Okay, drop by drop. Then, that was a state when I got just newly married, had a daughter, okay, very young, and I was in a state like I used to just lose, I used to be very emotional, and I want to be with people and relationships. All these are very, very clumsy to look at in the initial stages. Like you have this in-laws, and you have your parents and your kid, newly born, and all these new relations is very difficult to handle them. So at the same time, I used to have repeated urinary tract infections. So what happened? Like then I just started to learn that I've applied water lessons. So water lessons means being flexible and all these things. So when I started applying water lessons and stopped the emotional leakage, what is happening with me because of excessive speaking and excessive exposure to things, and because we keep on speaking and then we bring unnecessary talks in it, and that creates your energy depletion, and that becomes health problem, right? So when I just stopped doing that, immediately my unit tract infection completely it got reduced. At the same time, what happened in my bathroom, like when I just went to my mother's place, okay, that tap got broken and my husband got it fixed, and now the tap don't leak anymore. So when you are mentally also correct, your physical body illness will also reduce and your object science also changes. You understood? Means simply saying I got rid of this health problem is not a only proof. Immediately or physically also things will change. You
Correct.
understood? So there is so much intricacy between the objects and your thoughts and your energy and the way you behave, patterns, everything is very much well intricated structure, which you can't change it. Okay, so whenever some patient got or some person comes, a master comes with some particular illness. Okay, so then we take a detailed case history of them. And so when they start implementing all these things, first meditation, vegetarianism, all that is mandatory. So if they're already a master, means already a meditator, no problem. We'll go further. So then we'll ask, what are your dreams? What are your latest experiences? What is your latest thing? So in that we'll come to know some people have problem with the car. So it is an indication of spiritual family. Okay, so some people in one of the case, what I did, like a person had eczema. So then in that case, that person had a dream about he's traveling with his relatives in a minivan. So minivan is a transport vehicle experience, which indicates about your relationships with the blood related family. Okay. He had a bad relationships. He feel a little bit introverted and he feel little annoyed to speak with people. He just be like a touch me not. So then I told when he started improving that his body illness eczema also had gone down and his relations also improved. So all things are interrelated. So getting that clue of what is going wrong is what we do.
Okay.
You understood?
Understood. Yeah,
There are so many such examples, not one. There are so many such thousands of cases which have been successfully they got rid of their problems. But after that also it is in your hand. Like we need to do some sort of service spiritually. Like whatever you got, like how I have been into this path for more than 20 years. So unconditionally, when you start giving to the people, you speak what knowledge you got, you can give it. What thing you got, you can write books, you can do something for the people. But you need to do something unconditionally, which will help you to be a good, better human being. As a soul, you get that your purpose. What is your purpose? Soul purpose. So if you can know your purpose of life and you start working on it, life will be wonderful. You just can't compare with before and after.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. So any other doubts? Anyone else?
Madam, this is Sukumar. This is Sukumar. So regarding the seven bodies you have mentioned, right? So do you have any books, madam, or around that?
There are so many books. There is no deficit for literature. So there are so many books
Madam,
about the different bodies, and especially in Theosophical Society, you have so much of literature on these type of things. Okay, so
Okay.
you can get all them online even, and you can buy these even. Okay.
ma'am, can I interject here because I was on
Yes, please. Hello.
Your voice is breaking, Santam.
Okay. So if you see lead beaters books and all that, they have about the chakras and about the seven
No,
bodies,
not
all that it
chakras.
is existing.
Ma'am, not chakras. I want 5 koshas. The Annamaya kosha, the Pranamaya
All
kosha.
those
Koshas
literature.
and bodies. Nee, what is
Yes,
the
all
difference,
that
I'm
literature
asking?
you have in multiple, spiritual organizations, and also in the Patriji books also. If you see about all those things, you will be getting it, all that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And regarding, madam, skin problems you have mentioned, right? You are currently helping many masters. So, I mean, do you have any videos? You conduct any healing sessions through meditation and heal the skin problems, or do you have any recorded sessions available, madam? which you can.
Yeah, we have multiple sessions. Like in Telugu, we have a group which is running for more than 3 years. So every week they have classes and they have all this, and I come every second Saturday, and even sir also comes occasionally. And even the book is printed, and it's all the knowledge. The counselings also take part, and you have the counseling Acharya Sangatya, and my phone number is also available. I think Anushri ma'am can share you my phone number and other details even. Okay. So in specific, there is nothing like healing session, because here healing, it is a step above meditation, because meditation and all will try to help you initially, but here the main intervention is the knowledge what we try to give it. Okay.
Okay.
So all the knowledge part, you can just approach us through the Acharya Sangatya, where you can, or the virtual office what we have for the European also. I'll be available there every Saturday and Sunday for sure. But on Mondays and Tuesday, I just come up on request.
Okay. Do you have any WhatsApp
So
group,
all those
madam?
details will be shared. Yes, yes, yes. No, that is a Zoom session. You have multiple breakout rooms. So there are different masters who come for the counselors like me and other counselors, and sir also is available. GK is also available. So they'll be coming, and you can just visit them and enroll your case, and that goes in a progressive way. It's all systematic way, where whatever is the
Yeah.
health problem, we go it in a systematic way. Um, like the counselings every, like, depends on the intensity. You'll be called for the counseling, and you can come and take the knowledge, and you'll read those books, and you will come out of your illness. That is what is the process, what happens.
Okay. How to approach first step, madam, into this group or counseling session, right? How to start on a
Yeah,
Saturday or
you
Sunday?
can. Arnashri ma'am will share you the.
I'll send you the
Um,
links. Chafar,
yes, she can share you the virtual office link.
Yes. I have
Okay.
your number, so I'll send you the link, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, see, in the zone wise, like in India, you have a different virtual office. For Europe and UK, we have a different virtual office. And for US, I'm not really aware, because now I'm really in, like, I'm looking more into the European zone. So I have idea about this.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
Yeah. Any other doubts if anyone has, or we can just wind up the session.
Ma'am, one last question. Let's say this spiritual tablet, I want to learn sincerely. So this L1, right? It starts from the L1. So how to, I mean, the sessions will be organized like once a weekly. How the program structure would look like? It takes
Yeah, actually L1 sessions, I believe it is for 3 months, like the whole sessions will be entire. Yeah. So Arnashri ma'am will be better to coordinate you regarding those. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. So Lakshmi ma'am, I think she's from Malaysia. I visited her house. Hi ma'am, if you are the one. I've come to your, I visited Malaysia in, I think, in 2017. I've been to Lakshman sir and all that. Yeah. So if anyone else want to speak or any other doubts, you can free to ask. Otherwise, we can wind up the session.
And please visit Singapore also when you come to Malaysia. I'm there.
Definitely.
I'm there. I'm very happy to with you masters here.
Yeah, sure. And you were telling about the skin problem, right? You can approach. You can take the my contact and the virtual office link from madam. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and we can work on it. And the literature, whatever is existing, it will help you, and you can learn all those things.
That's great, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, can hypertension also be helped?
Sorry?
Can high blood
Hypertension also?
can hypertension be helped? I suffer from high
Yes,
blood
of
pressure.
course.
Okay,
Of course.
thanks.
We have like almost, like, if you see, I don't think like you had an earlier session, but we have some sessions where we speak only about the case histories. I think L1, the one who have attended L1 will be attending. So in that, there are sessions like, people with back pain got completely recovered. People with hypertension, they are totally maintaining their health without medicine. And people with diabetes also, they are maintaining. It depends, because these some diseases are like they're vulnerable. Their effort to maintain that is more important. But most chronic diseases completely they get mostly recovered with the meditation and spiritual tablets. Definitely. And there are cases of some tumors cured, eye problems cured, and ulcerative colitis or any type of other infections, and even liver problems. Then we keep listening about knee pain, all so many, not one, but there are so many number of people who got completely recovered from. And especially when I take it is about the skin problems, I have seen completely recovered from psoriasis, eczema, and urticaria. And if you can Google in the Google in the YouTube also, means in the YouTube also you see my sessions like Dr. Devi skin sessions. You have in Hindi, you have in English, and in Telugu, and even the parenting sessions. So there are so many sessions you can, if you can browse.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
So
ma'am.
can we wind up the session
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, they are just one
Ma'am,
second.
I have a doubt.
Okay, go ahead.
Namaste, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Minu and I am from Canberra, Australia. I just want to ask that for these L1 sessions, are they conducted every Sunday or how they will be conducted?
Are you talking?
That Arnashri ma'am will be the better person
Are you
to
are you
tell.
talking about these sessions, ma'am? This is every Sunday. This is just an orientation sessions. 11 masters and 11 weeks. It will go on, but and then L1 will be followed shortly. The L1 classes. Okay, and based on these sessions, actually, it's a 2-hour session. So meditation and then the wisdom sharing and experience sharing, and also we'll be having a counseling class, counseling also. Okay, so yeah, the last 20 minutes or 10 minutes of counseling will be done. So every week we'll be having a session, and based on how we go, will be decided on that. So depending on the volume, we can see if like people are asking about counseling, we can also do that. So we can ask other masters to come in and join in the breakout rooms. So you can go and have the counseling sessions as well.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Devi, ma'am, I have a question. Like, I have two problems which I feel like. First is the migraine problem. Although I am meditating daily, but after coming in meditation, my this pain is reduced. Now I am not no more like dependent on medications for my for this my migraine pain. But still, I have a doubt why it's coming again and again. So how can I do my own soul scanning?
Okay. Yeah, there is nothing wrong. You can do your own soul scanning. That is also good. But if you can sit with a master, it will be easy for you. But I'll tell you the technique. Okay, first, what you do is, especially for migraine, it is your head, right? So, how you identify yourself is an identity. Like, if you see the whole body, only the head is the thing what you give you the identity. Okay, I know, okay, she is Meenu. This is the person by looking at the face, but not looking at your body, right? Similar bodies can be many. So, just like that, you need to work on eye concept, what I've told earlier. So, as a body, what you are physically, what are your relations, what is your career, what are the relationship with your blood relation, with the family, society, and all these things physically. With as a body, what you are, define everything you write on. See things, what you like, what you don't like, what are missing, write all a list. And then, as a mind, what you are, as an intellect, what you are, okay, and as a soul, what you are. So identify where you are really missing. Like, for example, if you are doing too much of soul work, like I'm reading so many books and I'm happy, all this is okay. But physically, if you're not earning anything, you are struggling for your basic things. Is it good? No, right? So if you are earning, you are spiritually also fine. But how you are internally as a mind, how what type of thoughts you get, what type of relations you maintain, or you're not socially sound with the relationships, it also don't give you the pure happiness, right? You're doing all these three, but you're not intellectually fine. Like, you're not learning new things. You should keep on learning something, or you're not reading good books, or you're not improving your knowledge or wisdom. So that also creates a deficit of your things, right? So first do these things. I think by doing this itself, it will give a very good clarity where you are really first suffering as an identity crisis. What is happening? Okay.
Okay. It
And
takes
also
a
read book by Ramana Maharshi, Who Am I? Like what
okay.
Ramana Maharshi always says, like, who am I?
Yeah. What I feel from inside, it feels like that I am something else. The thoughts that comes to me, which I feel inside my, that I am something else. Something is there inside me, that just flew like a butterfly. मीन्स ऐसा लगता है कि सब कुछ अंदर है जो मतलब कुछ खोल के उड़ना चाहता है। ये थॉट्स मेरे अंदर आते हैं और ये डिजायर होता है कि जैसे कुछ है जो उड़ना चाहता है। एंड
Yeah, I can
so
understand. I understand that. See, this is because we all are tuned or मतलब कैसा होता है कि like you are being programmed in one way. मतलब बचपन से क्या होता है, स्कूल जाओ, ये पढ़ो वो पढ़ो, और जॉब आ गया तो सेटल्ड हो, बच्चे हो गए सेटल्ड हो, बस यही चलता है ना. बट यू डोंट नो, बट यू आर नॉट दैट, राइट?
yeah
तुम्हारा जिंदगी उसके लिए नहीं बनी है ना, बस उसी के लिए नहीं बनी ना. तो when one point in life you'll start realizing, oh, I'm not just this, I can be something more. लेकिन वो realization आते तक बहुत कुछ गया होगा, right? So now it is a time to just recollect and really what is your passion. See, for me, teaching is a passion. I want to be a doctor right from my childhood. I always wanted to teach people. I love teaching people. I love to meet new people. And also, even now I learn music. So I love music. So there is something inside you which keep on telling you that you're not just born for this. When you fail to do that, that reflects in your physical body in some type of problem. Okay. So just start doing scratch bit by bit. Means I know if being in Australia, your time won't match with the European L1 if I'm not wrong. It comes to morning 7:30 UK, morning 8:30 UK time. So
now
if
we
there
are
are
at
enough people,
8:41 night.
yeah, I know that. So I know because earlier also when they have approached for sessions and they have come, they told me there's a time zone difference which is creating a problem to attend the virtual office. So try to sort out people, and if you can organize your own virtual office and we can arrange the masters who are relevant to your time zone to do the counselings, and that all it'll help you people.
Okay, thank you ma'am, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Devi.
So all the
ma'am.
best everyone, and
Thank you,
thank you
Devi.
for the session.
Wonderful session. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful session, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shall we go for 5 minutes of meditation and conclude the session? Yeah. Thank you all.
Okay, let me share the music. Hold on.
Yeah. Masters, please cross your legs, cross your hands, and close your eyes. If you are wearing specs, please remove. And be with your breath. Observe your breath. Okay. Thank you.
₹9. ₹9 cannot even buy you a packet of chips. But what if I tell you ₹9